Joining us now is Jake Taylor, BYU senior All-American swimmer. Jake will be competing in the 2015 Phillips 66 National Championships between August 6th and August 10th. Jake, welcome back to BYU Sports Nation.
Thanks. It's good to be back. I missed it a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. It's
Not
kind
a
of
lot?
nerve-wracking. My heart's going pretty fast right now, but
You remember what we gave to you last time you were here, right?
pure luck and and excitement and the karma. That's right. I remember.
And all you did was turn that into an All-American effort.
You know, you gave it to me, so I used it.
So congratulations for that. Mostly for your hard work, but also for the added bonus of having the BYU Sports Nation karma.
Right.
Thanks.
You just told me that you were trying to hold down a summer job amidst training for the national championships in swimming and going to school with a full load. What were you thinking?
Well, since being here, I haven't had a lot of work experience, and so I was hoping to get some experience for my career, but after a couple weeks, I just decided, you know what, this is just too much. You know, working 20 hours a week, swimming 20 hours a week, going to school 20 hours a week. It's just not enough hours in the week. So decided.
Did your wife ever see you, Jake?
You know, she was working also. So I guess in the evenings we did. But, I mean, it was just kind of like, how you doing, catching up, and go to bed. So just wasn't
the
a healthy.
American dream.
Yeah, not a healthy lifestyle.
You guys don't have kids or anything,
No,
right? Okay.
no.
Yeah, that's good then. Because that would be another job. You know,
Oh, man.
that's
Yeah.
full time.
Right.
You know, Spencer will talk to you
Yes.
about
Yeah,
about that one.
not there yet.
Okay.
So how's your training going? Are you doing anything different when you have these big qualifying matches coming up?
Well, yeah, we put in a lot of hours the front half of the summer. And so usually we do around 15 to 18 hour weeks with training, but we push it up to like 20, 22 hours. So, and we also had 3 lifting sessions throughout the week and then 2 more running sessions. So a lot more cardio because in the summer season, it's 50-meter pools instead of 25 yards for college. So we're having to be in better shape. Our stroke is completely different. It's a lot longer, a lot more efficient. And so we've just been working our brains out, really trying to get into shape and getting prepared for this meet.
Yeah, so what Spencer said, what were you thinking?
I wasn't. I quickly realized this is a bad idea. Got to bail this.
Now, for those of you that aren't aware of what Jake is trying to do, here's a little background. He already qualified for the 100-meter backstroke at the approaching 2016 U.S. Olympic team trials. This national championship meet is a chance for Jake to qualify for some more events. So with that said, Jake, what other events besides the 100-meter backstroke are you trying to get to the Olympic team trials for?
So first and foremost, the 200 backstroke. That's my second best opportunity to make it to the Olympics. And then after that, there's the 100 freestyle and the 200 IM. And I swam I swam the 100 freestyler event earlier this year without like being not much training, I guess. And I got within a second of it. And so I think my chances of getting it are almost guaranteed, I feel like, at this point in my training.
What's the pinnacle for you? Is it the Olympics?
Well, here's the catch. So in my events, 100 and 200 backstroke, which I have the best opportunity, closest chance, making to the Olympics, the 3 top guys in the world are in the U.S. And so for me to get in the top 2 to make it into the Olympics is really challenging. And I feel like right now I'm not at the top yet, but I'm still climbing the national ranking levels. So for my goal for this week at this meet is to get my ranking from, I'm like bubble 10th place right now, to get up into the 5th place. And that's pretty doable. I feel like that's my goal for my times. And then from there, just like keep working it up. Like this year is going to be a big preparation for not only the NCAAs in March, but also for Olympic trials. And so it's kind of like I have to time it just right to get into that peak to hit the trials to be able to qualify for the Olympics. So it's kind of up in the air, and it's kind of like a walk of faith to try to make it.
Nice. So your head coach, John Brooks, will also be joining you at the national championships. Probably spend a lot more time with him than you do your wife, especially with your schedule.
Right.
What's your relationship like with your coach?
It's really close because we're with each other 4 to 6 hours of the day. And so, he knows me, I know him very well, and, we know each other's background, so we've had a lot of time to talk about it. Yeah. So it's really almost like a almost like a father-son relationship. We have that respect, but at the same time, we have like the like, I appreciate you for what you're doing and you're helping me out kind of a relationship. And John Brooks, or Coach Brooks, is a great guy, a great mentor. I've learned a lot from him. It's been a great opportunity for me to see him with his family, to I guess mimic him and with my wife, my future family. So it's been fun being with him, and I'm looking forward to it.
So we had a fun convo kind of pop up around our BYU Sports Nation offices and desks yesterday that dealt with the greatest Olympian of all time. I just want to get your take, because you are a swimmer.
Yeah.
And somebody brought up the fact that Michael Phelps, we were mentioning Rowdy Gaines, who was an announcer, and he said, hands down, he's the greatest Olympian of all time. And then it sparked like this national debate, like who's the greatest Olympian of all time from America? Is it Michael Phelps, or is it like Carl Lewis, track and field? Like, why would it be a swimmer? Let's ask you that.
Well, I think the debate is heavily weighted towards Michael Phelps because he's gained more Olympic exposure. He's gone to more Olympics than anyone else, and he's also gotten more gold medals than anyone else. And he holds all those records, and they'll probably never be broken again. Maybe. That's what we said with Mark Spitz, right? But, maybe. But if you go off of, world records and lifelong achievements outside of the Olympics, what was his name, Mark? The track and field guy.
Oh, Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis, excuse me. Yeah, I know him.
No, you're good.
Get a little nervous with the mic in my face. No, Carl Lewis, I mean, he's done some pretty amazing things outside of the sport. And, outside of the sport, and I don't want to talk trash about Michael Phelps, but he's not like the best role model. So
that's no news to anybody.
Right,
that's
right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would go with Carl Lewis over Michael Phelps because of his character, his strong character that you can mimic. But
that factors into it, though, doesn't it?
It has to.
When you're considering the greatest Olympian, role model has to be part of that discussion.
I mean, people are starting to say that about the Heisman now with football. They're wanting to consider the off the field, character issues when considered for a Heisman. So yeah, plays a huge role.
All right, Jake, we would be remiss to not ask you this question before we go. And it deals with, Brian and his intrigue with the whole having to shave your arms and legs thing. What are the benefits? What are the benefits of that outside of swimming? Shaving your arms and legs.
You look really good in shorts. For sure. Let's be honest. Like my wife, she comments. She loves my shaved legs. And, sorry, a little too much info there, but
bro, you just helped me out. I'm gonna shave my legs and see what my wife thinks.
It's good. I'm tomorrow night. Shaving everything, and I'm stoked. I'm excited. It feels good. It feels good to be a little hairless, you know?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm gonna test this out, man. I'm gonna tweet at you if my wife hates it.
We could sync our efforts, like 6 o'clock Utah time, and Texas time.
Let's do it.
We should have talked about this first.
That's real karma.
If you want to join us, you can, man.
It's the real connection. Spencer, you want to get in on this?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Maybe like the legs. Maybe. I don't know.
You just do one shin. See how you feel about it.
I think Taysom Hill shaves his leg. That's not a joke. Well, why wouldn't you, man, when you got those calves, right?
So fast.
I don't know. This is weird.
Not.
This segment's going nowhere. We got to go to break. We got to get the break. My producer's about to call on the phone and be like, we got some serious issues. Jake, in all seriousness, good luck. Congratulations on what you've accomplished thus far, and we'll be watching very closely.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Jake Taylor, BYU All-American swimmer, back in Studio B on BYU Sports Nation.